Brookhaven updated and added the soccer update where I can play soccer with my friends and simply score goals. But that's not what I did this time because I ended up missing. They added this new giant soccer stadium and today I want to become the best soccer player that ever existed in Brookhaven. And for that I called this friend who's going to help me do this. He said, "How did you do that with the ball?" It's a totally secret animation. To get this animation, I have to grab this ball several times until I finally get this animation. Perfect! I got it! And you can see this is really cool. It's something my friend has never seen before. But look, I want to train to finally play in the professional teams of Brookhaven. So I want you to throw the ball here in the front. So much so that he threw it, but now I defended. He's coming here to attack, and I finally managed to score this goal. But actually, I didn't manage to do it. Guys, I'm still really bad, and I don't even know how I put the ball here. But he's coming to remove this, and I need you to try to grab the ball. Now I threw the ball up here, and I simply scored. Let's do this one more time. Now he's coming here to grab this ball, and I simply scored. And once again, I ended up missing this. I did everything perfect, but I ended up missing the end. I really don't know how this is possible. And I don't think I'm going to be able to play professional soccer. He said, "You're going to make it because the stadium's bigger." Wait, that's true! This soccer stadium is giant, and for sure I'm going to be able to play soccer much better if I come here. So we have to go there to achieve my dream that I want to become the best soccer player of all. So now my friend is coming here, but he came in a very different way, and he finally got in the car. Guys, we're coming here to the soccer stadium where the professionals train all day. I'm going to have to leave this car in the parking lot, which is right here, and you'll be the person who's going to train me because you're really good at playing soccer. So much so that now he's coming here behind and I'm following him, and my friend is the only person who can help me with this because all the other people don't want me to be a real soccer player. They actually want me to lose this. But it looks like there's someone back here, and this is literally a professional player. But he noticed that I'm here. Look, I don't want to play against him because he's really good. But now I'm going down here and I want to play with this friend of mine. So finally he's coming down here. So let's play this. I'm going to hit the ball and you'll have to defend. But still today I want to become the best player of all to compete in the best championships of all. So I kicked here, but he defended. Look, you weren't supposed to defend. Now he got closer, and he said, "Don't you want to get better?" And that's true. I want to get better, so you can defend, because I'm going to try to hit everything. So now he went back there. Okay, he kicked this ball here, so I'm going to control it, but actually I couldn't control it. Okay, I placed this ball here, and now I simply kicked here, but I kicked it out. Guys, I'm horrible. But this player is coming up here. He literally ended up arriving here. He said, "I'm going to train you. I'm sure you're going to become the best of all." Guys, this can't be true. My friend ended up leaving here, and this is the best soccer player in the city, but I don't know why he wants to train me. But now a few hours passed and we're training. The match started, so I'm going to have to go through these cones like this. Now I'm coming back exactly here, and I think I did well, and he even agreed. So much so that now he's going to defend this, but he's dancing. I don't know why he's dancing like this. Really, this is really weird. He really thinks he's going to be able to beat me while he's dancing. Okay, I'm going to hit this while he's distracted. So much so that I kicked here in the front, but he managed to defend. He managed to defend while he was dancing. He said, "You have to play in unexpected places." Okay, I think I understood that. So I'm going to place this ball exactly here, and I can't kick where he is. Actually, I have to be unpredictable the same way he was. Now I kick here, but he didn't defend. And I kicked once again, but he managed to defend. Really, I'm still very predictable. And somehow I have to be unpredictable. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. Actually, I had an idea. I'm going to keep jumping like this. And now I kicked here in the front, and he couldn't defend. I also couldn't score, but this is a sign that I'm on the right track. So much so that even my friend is cheering for me to win and be the best player of all. But I want to show you a move that I discovered. You're going to have to come in my direction, and you're going to try to grab this ball. Meanwhile, I'm going to try to dodge you. Now he understood this and went back there. Okay, he's coming here, so I kicked the ball up, but it didn't work. He literally managed to score. Look, this move didn't work with him. Wait, I'm going to try one more time. I need you to try to steal this ball. Seriously, I trained this for a long time. Now I passed the ball up here, and I simply scored. Really, I'm very good at this. And now you can see that even he got scared. He didn't expect that I was going to be able to do something like this. I don't know how I discovered this, but I discovered that you can pass the ball over the players and simply score. I discovered this while I was playing with a friend. He said, "You have to leave because now a serious match is going to start." Guys, it looks like a real game is about to start. So I'm up here together with this friend of mine, and I don't know what game is about to happen, but he's here waiting for his opponent, and apparently the opponent is training. And now he's coming here to the front because now the real game is going to start. Okay, this is going to be really cool. I'm watching the professional game happening, and I want to see who will be the winner. You can see that there are several fans here, and I want to see how they play this. But as far as I know, they have to play 5 times, and then the other player plays 5 times. Okay, this is going to start now, and I'm ready to see which one of them will be the winning player. Okay, he kicked here in the front, but he defended. Now he's going to kick once again, but he's walking like this, and he really managed to score because he confused the goalkeeper. Okay, another game is going to start. So he grabbed the ball, and I want to see what move he's going to do this time. But he turned his back and just kicked. I don't know how, but he scored. So much so that he saw this. And he said, "This doesn't count. You scored backwards." Look, I also think this doesn't count, but it's the referee who decides this. And apparently you can do this. I don't even know how many goals he scored. As far as I counted, he scored 2 goals and missed only once. So now he kicked again and ended up scoring. Apparently he scored 3 goals. Now he has 1 more attempt. So he's going to kick here, and he literally ended up missing. He even defended this, and this game was actually pretty interesting. So much so that they're coming here to the other side of the court. And one day it's going to be me who's going to be here, playing these soccer games. I'm sure I'm going to be able to win this. Now all of us are right here, and I want to see if he's going to win this. Look, it's better that you defend all the goals, because literally I'm cheering for him to win. So he kicked here, but he couldn't defend. He kicked again, and he managed to defend. Okay, he kicked again. He couldn't defend. Really, the score is changing a lot. He has 2 more attempts. Now he kicked there, but he scored. And if he scores 1 more time, he's going to end up winning on my team. Simply, this can't happen at all. Seriously, this can't happen. I don't want my team to lose at all. But even the fans are leaving here. Literally, they're leaving. But I'm not going to lose hope. You just have to defend 1 more time. This is the last time you must defend this. So he's going to kick now. But he couldn't defend. You literally ended up losing this. Okay, I'm leaving here because this was embarrassing. I can't believe my team ended up losing. This was one of the worst experiences of all. But now it looks like he arrived back here. And he said, "You have to replace me. At the end of the day, another game is going to happen. But I can't simply replace the best player because you're really good at what you do, and I'm not as good as you." But he grabbed this ball and gave it to me here. Okay, I'm going to try to win, but for that he's going to have to help me train a lot so that I become the best player of all. And you can see that my friend is cheering for me to win. But first I want to test my favorite move. So once again he's coming here, and I simply managed to score. Actually, I didn't hit this because I got too excited and ended up kicking the ball at the end. So let's try 1 more time. This time I'm going to play seriously. But he's coming here running, so I passed the ball up, and I didn't kick this time, and I ended up scoring. I have to play more calmly to be able to hit the plays that I want to hit. This is the best way to win. But for some reason my friend ended up leaving here, and I don't know what happened, but he ended up leaving. It's a little weird, my friend helping me and cheering for me because he cheers for the opposing team. But even so, he's cheering for me to win. Now he's coming here with this bus, and apparently this is my team's bus. So much so that he just arrived here and changed his shirt. Now he's on my team. Okay, he's going to drive this bus. So let's do our last training. This is my favorite, and once again I'm going to do the same training. So I passed over, and I simply scored. This time I scored the perfect goal. Now we're going to have to train the penalties because that's what counts in Brookhaven. Due to limitations, there are only penalties here in Brookhaven. Now I kicked here, but he defended. Okay, I kicked here, and he defended. Really, he's defending everything. But I had an idea. I'm going to score the goal he did before, where I kicked like this. Wait, but how did he do that? Guys, he just arrived here, and he said, "This is the impossible goal. You're not going to be able to do this." And before he scored a backwards goal, but I can't do this. Really, I think it's impossible to do this. Now let's get on the bus. So finally we're arriving here at the soccer stadium because the next game is about to start. Seriously, this is going to be really cool. Now I arrived right here, and apparently he's training. He's running a lot, but I'm going to start lifting these weights, and he noticed that I'm here, and he's even laughing at me. Now he's coming here for the game. Okay, I've trained enough, and now I'm coming here too. Guys, I have to win this. I only have 1 chance to win. This way I'm going to prove to everyone that I'm the best of all. So he's here in front of me. In Brookhaven, we don't play normal soccer due to the limitations of the game. So the penalties are going to start now. So I'm going to have to defend this first. And everyone is here watching me. I have to defend all of this. I can't lose this at all. So much so that he kicked here, but I defended. I have to defend 4 more times. Okay, he's going to kick again, but this time I defended. And you have 3 more attempts. Now he kicked here, and I couldn't defend. He has 2 more attempts. He even kicked here, but I didn't defend. Look, this isn't very cool. I'm going to have to focus if I want to win this. Now he kicked once again, but I defended. And it was actually pretty easy. Now we're coming right here, because this time I have to score twice to tie. But if I want to win, I have to score 3 times. After all, he scored 2 goals, so I have to score 3. And everyone trusts that maybe I'm going to win. So I can't lose this at all. To become the best player of all, I have to beat him. Even the referee came here because he wants to see the game happening. Okay, I kicked the first time, but he defended. Really, this was unexpected. I didn't think he was going to defend this. Now I kicked once again, but he couldn't defend. I just have to score 2 more goals, and I have 3 more attempts. Okay, I'm thinking of doing the forbidden goal, where I score backwards, which is really hard. hide. But I'm not going to risk doing this. Actually, I'm moving like this. Now I kick here in the front, and he couldn't defend. So much so that I scored 2 goals, and I can't even believe I did this. Now he's updating the score, and I have 2 more attempts to win. Because if I tie, there's a chance he'll beat me. So if I win just 1 more time, I'll be the best player of all time in Brookhaven. Okay, I placed this ball here, and now I kick here in the front, but he defended. Okay, I played really badly. I only have 1 more attempt. Guys, I don't know how I'm going to win this. And if I lose, I'm going to disappoint all of them. But my coach is looking here, and he's trying to communicate with me. He wants me to score backwards. Look, but this is impossible. I'm not going to be able to score backwards because I can miss, and I can simply lose all this. But now even he arrived here, and he said, what's the feeling of knowing you're going to lose to me if it ties? The big truth is that I'm not going to tie. For now it's tied, but if I score just 1 goal, I'm going to be able to break this tie. I even had an idea. I'm going to pretend that I'm sitting, and now I simply scored, and he couldn't defend. So much so that he just fell on the ground. Now officially I'm the winner. I literally managed to win this. Meanwhile, the opponent ended up losing, and this player also ended up losing. The team he cheered for ended up losing, so he just went back there. But now the referee is arriving here with this trophy. Really, this is very cool. I just received this trophy, and I was the winner of this. So now I'm going to celebrate. But for some reason, there's a tank here in the front, and I don't know what this tank is doing here. And I also don't know whose tank this is. But it appeared up there, and he said I was supposed to be the best player of all time. He's even trying to hit us, but he managed to. Okay, we have to get out of here now to avoid problems, otherwise our car will break. And he's also coming after us. I don't know why he's doing this. Just because I won, he ended up getting really mad, and we have to escape from here, but in a smart way. So now we're going to fly away, and we literally escape from him. I doubt he's going to be able to reach us, and now we have to hide, and he's right there crouched. So much so that now he's arriving here flying, trying to find out where we are. But for some reason, he's going up here. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.